What's going on, guys? It is the Sports Master here, coming at you with finally the Double A debut, or not quite the Double A debut, but our first video of Derek Masters in Double A. Finally being able to get this out, and of course, as you saw, we're already 5 games in, playing our 6 games. I deleted the footage for the Double A debut, and so we're gonna have to start with this guy. Sorry. Not really many milestones. I mean, as you saw, he is more of a contact hitter, of course, or not mastering, but kind of molding him after Derek Jeter, except he's a left-handed shortstop that bats right-handed, so he's more of a contact guy. He hasn't hit a home run yet, and you see he's still trying to get used to fielding here as we drop that ball and get an error, but as you see, 267, only 1 RBI in the first 5 games. Starting shortstop, I believe, batting ninth, but as you see, the bases are loaded, and we just whiff at that curveball high in the zone for a strikeout. So we could have had a great opportunity to really make a name for ourselves, get some RBIs in, and show the coach that we belong in the major leagues. But this ain't going to help either, just a pop out to the first baseman. And I've been improving with this in the last few weeks since I've played this. I really think last year playing with Mike Masters spoiled me, because one thing I've already realized from playing Mike Masters and then playing Derek Masters and David Ortiz Jr. from this year is that if you mold a power hitter, if you mold him for power, they just dominate in the minor leagues. You can swing at anything and it's always, pretty much a home run or a double or things like that. But when you're built for contact and only have the power in the 20s or 30s but have contact in like the 50s, it's like a real grind. You're only going to be batting like 270, 280, whereas if you mold it for power right away, you're going to be batting like ridiculous, like 300, 400, and get like 6 or 7 home runs in the first month, things like that. I mean, I can tell from I'm playing every game of these road to the shows, not posting them. I'm gonna get to that later about what I post and what I don't post, but I can tell from playing some David Ortiz and recording a couple of episodes and then playing some off camera, getting through almost a month already, because I've been having so much fun playing these games. But his batting average is in the stratosphere. I've been slumping as of late, but I mean, he's still hitting like 300, 400 and has like 5 home runs and in the double digits of RBIs. But with Derek Masters, you're only hitting like, maybe 300, high 200s, and you really have to take pitches. You can't just swing at everything. And that's one thing I've been trying to get used to. As you see, I'm just swinging a lot of first pitches, because I would do that with Mike Masters last year and, hit home runs. So now I kind of want to talk about what I post and what I don't post. So my goal, and I don't know if I'll end up being able to do this, but I have so far, in getting through about 4 weeks with each of these guys, David Ortiz Jr. and Derek Masters. My goal is to play all the games that they're in, but only post, like, show you one series for at least right now in the Double A, show you one series, and then play like 2 or 3 off camera, and then show you the next series, so you're only getting, maybe like 2 or 3 videos for each month. And once we get to the major leagues, I'll probably play every game until, we get like our first hit, first homer, first RBI, like those milestones. And then I'll probably just play one game of each series or post one game of each series, so we'll get through like, 2 or 3 weeks per episode. And the good thing here is that I don't know necessarily, depends on how far we get with these guys, but you have the luxury of, I'm going to be getting a PS4 in about a month or 2, I think 2 months. But, you can transfer these guys over to the PS4, and then you can transfer them over to MLB 15, 16, to the future, however long you want to do it. So if we're just really enjoying these guys, we can keep playing these for 2-3 years. Maybe add, one guy each year, have 3 or 4 road to the shows going. But as you see, I was just upgrading my guy. Now he's almost in the 50s in contact, still in the 20s in power. Getting a little bit better at the fielding here. You see just still that 1 RBI. Trying to just get on base. Even though I believe we're still batting ninth, we're trying to set the table for the guys at the top of the lineup. We're having good contact. We're not really, hitting weak balls for the most part. But we are, hitting it to people. We're either hitting them right back up the middle or finding a hole in the infield. We're not really getting extra base hits. We're mainly getting singles. We're mainly hitting stuff like that where it's hard, but it's either right at somebody or it's just not enough to get a double. So we're mainly becoming singles hitters, and I think as the power increases, so will our doubles power, our gap power. We'll get more doubles, triples, and home runs as that power increases, but I'm really trying to get the speed and the contact up first. I'm focusing on power a little bit, but I really want to get the contact up and speed up so we can be a fast shortstop that is batting 300, 320, and be a valuable asset. So probably before I can make a real impact in the major leagues, I will have to have a trade because I'm in the Chicago White Sox organization, and so if I had to stay as a shortstop, which I would prefer to do, I'd have to beat out Alexi Ramirez, who is a really good shortstop. There's also Gordon Beckham, who's second base, and he's only like a low 70. And I forgot who they have at third base, but if I want to play shortstop, I'll probably have to get a trade, which that normally happens. You'll normally get a trade in all these. You'll be traded probably 2 or 3 times before you make it to the big leagues. So I'm not really too worried about that. Anyway, you see just getting these singles, starting to get more singles, starting to become better on the field. And it looks like we might actually win a game this time. I don't know what it is about Road to the Show, but it seems like your team in the minor leagues are awful. Like the pitching's awful most of the games, and you always lose. Like I can tell that with like David Ortiz Jr. and this one especially. We're just awful. We're like the worst team in the league. But as you see, I believe we do end up winning this game. So looks like we're actually batting second now against the Jacksonville Suns. So we're proving that we can take that spot as we get a single right away. So I guess the coach is trying to get some more faith in us, really trying to push us, see what we can do. And we're batting second. As you see, the bases are loaded again with 2 outs. What can we do? Foul that one off. Can the Barons take an early lead? Will Derek Masters get his first professional home run and it be a grand slam? That'd be amazing. On 0-1, we just pop it up there. And so we don't get any runs from that. Derek Masters not really being able to come through. So bottom of the 5th, 3 straight hitting opportunities, and I wish we could have done that. As you see, the left fielder dives for it, and I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I accidentally, I don't know, I guess I just thought I was either couldn't go to second or I wasn't paying attention. I kind of forgot, to be honest, but that was bad. And you see a rope that was hit so hard, but it was an atom ball right at the shortstop. So as you see, we're hitting them hard, but we're not really being able to hit them in the gaps. As you see, our fielding is improved, is proof by this, a double play. Earlier we couldn't even get a ground ball hit right to us and get an out, but there we turn a nice double play. And ending off the video, looks like we're going to get clobbered again, losing 93 in the bottom of the 9th. But we are 2 for 4, so not that bad of a day. Hit it right down the third base line, and that'll be an out. So we go 2 for 5. We raised the average a little bit in this video, but we're just trying to prove to the manager that we belong. We belong here in Double-A. But we also belong in the major leagues, trying to get a call up as fast as we can to really kickstart Derek Masters' career and make him a true legend of the game. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Go back and check out my other videos if you haven't already. Subscribe for more sports-related videos and also other videos, maybe non-sports related. Follow me on Twitter. It's linked in the description below. The next video will hopefully come out today, and that will be Eastern Michigan Dynasty Episode 3. Thank you very much for watching, guys. You guys are truly awesome. Comment and like. Feedback is appreciated. I am out, guys. Peace.